The Crusades were a series of military campaigns sanctioned by the Catholic Church in the Middle Ages, with the goal of reclaiming the Holy Land from Muslim rule. These campaigns, which spanned from the 11th to the 13th centuries, were a defining feature of the medieval period and had a profound impact on the world of religious knighthood. The knights who participated in the Crusades were known as Crusaders, and their role was to fight for the Christian cause and protect pilgrims traveling to and from the Holy Land. These knights were not only skilled warriors, but also devout Christians who saw themselves as fighting for God and the Church. Over the course of the Crusades, the concept of religious knighthood evolved significantly. Initially, the knights who joined the Crusades were largely motivated by a sense of duty to their faith and a desire for glory and adventure. However, as the Crusades progressed and the conflict in the Holy Land became more entrenched, the role of the Crusader took on a more spiritual dimension. The Knights of the Crusades began to see themselves as holy warriors, fighting not just for land and glory, but for the salvation of their souls. They took vows of chastity, poverty, and obedience, and saw themselves as living embodiments of the virtues of charity, humility, and piety. One of the most famous orders of religious knighthood to emerge from the Crusades was the Knights Templar. Founded in the early 12th century, the Templars were a group of warrior monks who took vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience and dedicated themselves to protecting Christian pilgrims in the Holy Land. The Templars became known for their military prowess and their strict code of conduct, which placed a strong emphasis on honor, service, and humility. The Crusades also saw the rise of other religious orders of knighthood, such as the Hospitallers and the Teutonic Knights, who similarly dedicated themselves to the defense of the Christian faith and the protection of pilgrims. The legacy of the Crusades and the evolution of religious knighthood that they inspired can still be seen today in organizations such as the Order of Malta and the Equestrian Order of the Holy Sepulchre of Jerusalem, which continue the tradition of chivalry and service that was born during the Crusades. In conclusion, the Crusades played a crucial role in the evolution of religious knighthood, shaping the ideals and values that would come to define this noble tradition. The knights who fought in the Crusades were not just warriors, but also spiritual warriors who saw themselves as fighting for a higher cause. Their legacy lives on in the modern-day orders of knighthood that continue to uphold the ideals of chivalry, service, and faith.